Hello everyone, my name is Prakriti P. I'm a second year computer science engineering student studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, and today I'm here to give a presentation on the topic social connect and responsibility. So today I'll be discussing about understanding social responsibility, what is the role of connectivity, social connect and responsibility initiatives which were taken in our college, and also the challenges which we face in this social connect and responsibility, and the opportunities which we get through this. So to begin with, in today's world, we are all are connected with each other. We all are connected through the concept of social responsibility and connectivity, where this social responsibility and connectivity plays an important role in our shaping our in our life, and it helps us to shape communities, business, and as well as our society. So in this presentation, you'll explore a lot of intricate relationship between the two domains, and dwells into the impact which has on each other. So first of all, let us understand social responsibility. What is social responsibility? Social responsibility can be defined, or we can refer it as a ethical framework of obligations that an individual, organization, or an institution has towards the well-being of the society. So it means that it is an ethical framework or obligations which an individual, organization, or institution has towards the well-being of the people or the society. So it encompasses different aspects, which includes environmental sustainability, ethical labor practices, and community engagement, and philanthropy. Businesses are also these days they are increasing their interest, and they are giving more importance to social responsibility, and they're taking initiative in their operations for social responsibility and connect to contribute positivity to the society, as well as to enhance their brand and reputation with a long term sustainability, or a long term purpose in their mind. So the role of connectivity also plays an important part in our life. So these days we all are connected through social media and other media, but in the olden days there were no social media or any technology through which people could connect with each other or utilize communication technologies or infrastructure. It was too bad in the olden days, but these days, which we call the modern era, we use a lot of communication technologies, and we all are connected, and we can speak for each other, and there's a voice for each and every person. So utilizing this communication technologies and access also is very important, and how it is can be used. It also has some disadvantages and advantages, but we should keep in our mind how beneficial it is, and use it for the good. And there is a lot of internet, mobile devices, and digital platforms have also transformed the way the individual can interact and access information, and also it helps an individual to conduct business of without any age limit. Nowadays, even a school student started earning money online, and there's a lot of knowledge which we can share, and there are a lot of facilities through which collaboration and knowledge sharing, and as well as economic opportunities at a global scale, which is available for us. And it also helps us to bridge geographical barriers and empower our communities. So there were a few social responsibility and connect initiatives which were taken, and here are a few which was even I was a part in our college, which is the Heritage Walk and Craft Corner, Food Walk, water conservation, organic farming and waste management, and plantation and adaptation of trees. So the first one is Heritage Walk and Craft Corner. So what is Heritage Walk and Craft Corner? So first, let me welcome you guys to Heritage and Craft Corner. If you didn't know this, so my presentation will help you celebrate the rich tapestry of the cultural heritage and traditional craftsmanship from the around the world. And it helps us to, the heritage walk also helps us to join a journey and explore the world. And it has a significance of heritage, and it helps us to explore the significance of heritage craft and preserving our shared history and forestry, fostering the creativity as well as innovation. So the heritage of a city which communicates with the history of the place. So any heritage of a city or any city, if we take for an example, it basically shares the history of that place, and it is a tool. The heritage walk is basically a tool for us to explore the unexplored area and neglected richness of a country. The heritage walk also plays an important role for the development of the history and character of the city, which means to generate interest and involvement of the people or the local community to in urban conservation activities. Heritage walks have also built around experimental learning, talking, recreational to educational benefits. There are many unlimited scopes in every city. Just look around yourself. There are many possibilities and opportunities which could be limited due to our negligence or because we did not explore much. So the main aim of this heritage walk is that it helps us to direct ourselves and make it easy for the tourists to link themselves to the important places. And it is comprehensive and integrated and clear construction of signpost and guidance system should also be adapted in along the way of heritage walk, which will help the tourist or any other foreign visitor to go to that place and explore the country or the city. So, we had planned for Devarayana Durga Hills, which is in Tumkur. So, our agenda was that, as a part of our agenda, was that our concerned faculty, who was Mr. Vikas H, and our class teacher, Mr. Pavan PK, had planned for taking us to Devarayana Durga Hills, which is also known as DD Hills near Tumkuru, with the permission of our principal and head of our department, the department which is our computer science in engineering and cybersecurity department. So it was a one-day visit which we had been taken on with our which was on February 17, 2024, and then we came back in the same evening. In the evening we came back, and the main heritage places which we visited were Devarayana Durga Hills, Sri Yoga Lakshmi Narasimha Swami Temple, and Mandagiri Hills. So the first place which me and my fellow classmates had gone, or we visited from our college, was Devarayana Durga Hills. So Devarayana Durga is basically a temple town, or it can also be known as a hill station, which is located in the district of Tumkuru in the state of Karnataka, India. This Devarayana Durga is basically a rocky hill station where it is surrounded by forest and beautiful nature. It has and the hilltops are basically dotted with several temples, and which includes Yoga Narasimha Swami and Bhoga Narasimha Swami temples at an altitude of 1204 meters. So Devarayana Durga basically translates to Devaraya's fort in Kannada, which is Kannada is basically our native language of the Karnataka people. So the town got its current name because of after the Mysore ruler Chikkara Devarayana Odear captured one of his captured it in one of his victories. So this place could also be sometimes called haunted for some reason by the people. But in the same way, there's we also visited Sri Yoga Lakshmi Narasimha Swami temple, which is a very famous temple in Didi Hills. And the Yoga Narasimha Swami temple is the Hindu god temple, which is located in the hill station of Devarayana Durga Hills near Tumkuru in the state of Karnataka, India. It is situated in the hilltop, which is surrounded by hills and forests. In the temple is dedicated to Narasimha Swami, the god Narasimha Swami, and goddess Lakshmi. And there is also a Kalyani, which is can be known as a well near the temple, which is very pretty. And the next place we visited was Mandagiri Hills. Mandagiri Hills or Basadi Betta in Kannada. Basically, it is a Jain pilgrimage which is located in Mandagiri Hills in Tumkuru district and in the state of Karnataka in India. It is a temple where there is a complex and important Jain pilgrimage center, which is known as Mallinatha. There's a hilltop which has four 12th century temples and one stupa enclosed by a massive stone wall with paintings called Turtankas. There is a back wall origin entrance of the temple, and there are features of the entrance gate with two pillars bearing carvings of elephants. And there's also an image of Turtanka seated on the lotus, a pedestal. The first temple which doesn't enshrine any idols, and remaining three are the temples which are dedicated to Chandraprabha, Prashvanta, and Suprashanta. The stupa house basically has one stone which is slab, and then there are many carvings of the footprint, and there is the temple with a complex which includes a large manastapa sthampa. On the foot of the hill, there is an 81 feet 25 meter temple which is a Guru Mandir dedicated to Acharya Shastigar. I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but Shastigar, which is located, and this temple is popularly known as Pinchi temple, and there's a peacock temple due to the temple structure resembling to Pinchi peacock. There's a feather fan which is used by Digambara monk. A 21 feet monolithic statue of Chandraprabha is also located near the Guru Mandir. And as you can see, these are some of the pictures that I took in the social connect and responsibility heritage walk. So as the first picture, you can see the Didi Hills, and the second picture is the group picture of with my fellow classmates, and it is a picture of me standing in front of the hills near and then we visited the Lakshmi Narasimha Swami temple, and these were some of the memories or pictures which I took there. So I would like to basically thank our institution for letting us giving us an opportunity for being a part of such wonderful tour and arrangement, which was by department accompanying by Mr. Vikas H and our subject faculty, who was our subject faculty. This also helps us to be more knowledgeable, and it helps us all. in many ways, and it was a good refreshing experience from our day-to-day busy college life. And the next one was the food walk. This was the second initiative where the it was done by the second years department of CSECY, which we had to conduct a food fest where in our college, which is Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. It was very successful, and in terms of there was a wide variety of food items and creative decorations of stalls. Basically, this was a food fest or food carnival where there were many stalls such as chole bhature stall, momo stall, biryani stall, etc. And it was fine learning experience for each and every student, and to organize and to acquire our entrepreneurial skills. It provided us an experience for each and every student organizer to acquire these skills, and the main purpose was to bring out skills and talent of budding chefs and service personnel to the future. This food work also helped us to educate the people on eating in season and encourage them to have a local grown food. It was a fun event where, as you can see in the picture, me and my friends, my fellow classmates had opened up a momo stall, and the second picture is a group picture of the whole student group where the whole event was carried out by the students, and faculty also helped us a lot, and they provided a lot of guidance for the fest to be successful. And right from getting sponsorship till winding up to the entirely was a student show. It was a festival which was mainly targeted for the second year engineering students. So this festival mainly aimed for bringing about a change in our general perception of education system, and it helped a lot in encouraging our ancillary activities, which helps us and which provides hands-on experience of being a student. And this festival brought a lot of positive feeling and emotions among the students. The next one initiative was water conservation, which is very important in our life. So water is very important, and I cannot imagine a day without water. So water is becoming very scarce due to increasing population and industries, agriculture activities, and due to poor rainfall. There's a lot of pollution taking place, and pollution of water, which in a responsible way which could be avoided. And the water plays an important role in our life, in the world economy as well. So some of the goals of water conservation is sustainability, energy conservation, and habitat conservation. So some of the methods through which we can protect or conserve water is protection of water pollution. We should avoid water pollution and redistribution of water, rational use of groundwater, use of modern irrigation methods, and change in crop pattern, flood management, conserving water in industries, use of rainwater effectively, and reduce water losses through drainage. So Karnataka, world's largest rainwater harvesting project, as you can see in the picture. The world's largest rainwater harvesting project was carried out in Karnataka, the state of Karnataka, which is a part of India. State Karnataka is basically a part of India. It is one of the main states of India, and the rainwater harvesting is funded by Rural Development and Panchayat Raj Development, which is the largest rainwater harvesting project in the world. So there are many cases where groundwater or surface water may be unable for drinking, where we can the groundwater may also be too deep or contaminated with minerals and chemicals such as arsenic or salt. In these cases, rainwater harvesting can be an effective or low cost solution. We also had an organic farming initiative where organic farming has engrossed so much attention in the current decade, where the main way is to maintain farming production. The organic farming is not just a produce of fine or a healthy food product, but also it helps us to improve the quality and fertility of the soil, and it helps us to grow and process without any synthetic fertilizer, pesticides, plant growth regulators, antibiotics, or human sewage sludge. And biological pesticides, which are produced from natural source, can be used for the production of organic food. And the work in collaboration with natural system, and we can invade a lot all forms of population. I mean pollution resulting from the agricultural techniques. And here are a few pictures of organic farming. The first one is a woman who is working in the field, and the second one is a man who is pulling up the crops. Organic farming depends greatly on versatile understanding of soil science and ecology, and modern organic farming are basically used for guaranteeing the fertility and pest control with conventional techniques of crop rotation. And the organic farming also involves access to food by dropping threats of diseases. So plantation and adaptation of tree. This was an the last initiative basically I'll be speaking about, which was done in our college, where we had to maintain the ecological balance and uh, the environment on earth. And this was also done to grow trees naturally in order to increase the speed of reforestation, and it also helps us to recover from the loss of deforestation and prevent soil erosion, and thereby improve the fertility of the soil. And we can maintain water table beneath the earth by receiving and holding rainwater. There are some of the advantages and disadvantages of this plantation adaptation of trees. The advantages is that it can filter against pollution, it helps us recycle water, prevents loss and reduction of healthy soil, it provides shade and gives shelter for birds, animals, and it's a strong wind from it protects them from strong wind and rain. It can be used for making food, paper, medicine, etc. Whereas disadvantages, which includes a huge area and hence it covers a huge area and hence disturbs the growing of mankind. It is a conductor of thunder and storms, and some trees can also are very costly and difficult to maintain, and they are irreplaceable. And here is my picture of me planting a tree, a plantation, and there is a group picture of our classmates, which as you can see in the picture, we took few pictures, and we all adapted and planted a few trees. So first we recognize that one of the most serious issues in the current state is deforestation, which makes our world more to make our world more greener and better. We must start paying more attention for plantation of trees, so that we can have a better future. And trees are very important in our human lives. Without trees we cannot have rain, food, or anything, or even we need oxygen for breathing, which is very important, or we could die in any moment. and everyone should know or be aware of the importance of tree plantation, and should motivate and encourage each other to do the same. There are some challenges and opportunities on the way for each and everything in our life. So here are some of the challenges and opportunities which we face in this social responsibility and connectivity, which also has a numerous benefits, and which presents it also has challenges as well as benefits. Like each and everything has its own disadvantage and advantage. So first is as social divide, data privacy concerns and ethical consideration. Addressing these challenges, which we needs collaboration between the government and the people, businesses and civil society to ensure the benefits of connectivity are equitably distributed, and social responsibility remains as a priority of a digital age. So I would like to conclude by saying that the intersection of social responsibility and connectivity presents an immense opportunities for the positive society, and it has an impact on both the impact and sustainable development for the society. And by embracing these ethical practices, we can promote inclusivity and leveraging connectivity for the greater good, and we can also build more equitable and connected world. So this was the end of my presentation. I'm very thankful to each and every person who has watched this video till the very end, and I would like to see you guys in my next video, and I'm really thankful for you guys.